St. Mary Netherton Daily Chronicle, Evening Edition, July 4th, 1925. Good evening, dear listeners. Edmund Pruitt, addressing you as the village clock strikes 6 on this Saturday evening, which concludes what can only be described as the most triumphant summer fete in our village's recent memory. The weather maintained its providential blessing throughout the afternoon, with temperatures remaining pleasantly moderate as Mr. Higgins predicted. The gentle southwest breeze carried the mingled fragrances of roses and the delightful aromas from our various food stalls across the village green until approximately 5:30, when it yielded to what Mrs. Pemberton describes as perfect evening tranquility, entirely befitting the conclusion of our grandest summer celebration. The afternoon's continued festivities exceeded all expectations, with the traditional Village Voices competition drawing remarkable participation. Mrs. Crawford's rendition of the Lark Ascending earned particular acclaim, while young Master Thompson's recitation of Wordsworth proved both moving and appropriate to our rural setting. The Heritage Crafts demonstration featured Mrs. Blackett's remarkable butter churning technique alongside Miss Pemberton's traditional herb drying methods, preserving knowledge that connects our present community to generations past. I must mention, at my dear wife Millicent's gentle insistence, that the afternoon's Gentleman's Garden produce competition yielded an unexpected result. My modest vegetable marrow, cultivated with no particular expertise in our cottage garden, somehow achieved what the judges termed exceptional size and form. I remain bewildered by this development, particularly given Mr. Fletcher's far superior horticultural knowledge, though Millicent suggests that patient tending and genuine care often produce surprising results. The small silver cup will grace our kitchen windowsill as a reminder of this day's unexpected pleasures. Dr. Peterson's scientific sleight of hand performances continued to enchant audiences throughout the afternoon, with his final demonstration producing what he modestly described as controlled combustion, creating harmless but colourful flame effects. Mrs. Peterson confides that her husband's University Theatrical Society experience has proven more valuable than either anticipated, with his combination of scientific knowledge and theatrical flair creating genuine wonder among spectators of all ages. The innovative household efficiency exhibition featured remarkable demonstrations throughout the afternoon. Miss Fairweather unveiled her systematic garden watering apparatus, consisting of ingeniously connected buckets and tubes that distribute water with minimal effort. Mrs. Simmons presented her improved pie cooling rack, featuring adjustable wooden slats that ensure optimal air circulation while preventing unwanted insects. Most ingeniously, young Master Wilson has developed what he terms a percussion practice silencer, involving carefully positioned cushions and fabric that allows drum practice without disturbing household tranquility. Mrs. Dorothy Ashworth and her sister Mrs. Margaret Whitmore were observed throughout the afternoon enjoying what Mrs. Ashworth later described as a perfect realization of childhood memories brought to life. The elderly sisters, seated in the shade of the Horticultural Society's pavilion with young Miss Beatrice between them, appeared to find particular delight in the children's activities. Mrs. Whitmore was heard remarking to her sister that village life possesses a gentle rhythm that cities have forgotten, while Miss Beatrice's botanical discussions with the Primrose twins earned the admiration of several visiting observers. Watson's reunion with his siblings provided continuing entertainment throughout the afternoon. Oliver, the scholarly eldest, was observed conducting what Dr. Peterson characterizes as systematic investigation of each food stall, with particular attention to ingredient composition. Sister Penelope maintained her dignified observation post while displaying what Colonel Weatherby terms remarkable social awareness of human activities. Young Felix's adventurous explorations led him to investigate the musical instruments before young Timothy Wilson's afternoon performance, demonstrating what Miss Pemberton describes as natural curiosity combined with appropriate caution. The traditional Village Skittles Championship concluded with considerable excitement, with Constable Porter achieving an unexpected victory over the long-time champion, Mr. Simmons. The Children's Flower Arranging Contest produced displays of remarkable creativity, while the traditional game tournament featured spirited competition in nine men's morris, fox and geese, and what the participants termed heritage hopscotch. The culinary offerings continued to delight throughout the afternoon, with Mrs. Hartley's cooling cordial station featuring her specially prepared lavender and mint combinations. Mrs. Simmons's traditional preserves tasting attracted steady patronage, while Miss Fairweather's summer berry selection offered the season's finest fruits. Mr. Clarence Whitby surprised everyone by establishing a rhubarb delicacies display, featuring both traditional preparations and what he modestly terms experimental combinations that honour the versatility of proper cultivation. The Parish Hall Ensemble's evening performance beneath the oak tree provided a fitting culmination to our celebration. Young Timothy Wilson's percussion contributions demonstrated the remarkable skill developed under Mr. Finchley's patient guidance, with his rhythmic accompaniment to Summer's Gentle Promise earning sustained applause. The Reverend Holloway's brief concluding address praised both our community's traditions and the thoughtful innovations that have enhanced our village life, noting that today's celebration demonstrates our ability to honour the past while embracing beneficial progress. Mrs. Barnes's Leghorn hen achieved celebrity status through Dr. Peterson's comprehensive agricultural excellence exhibition, with her productivity record attracting genuine astonishment from visiting agricultural representatives. Mrs. Barnes maintained characteristic modesty regarding the recognition, though she was observed accepting congratulations with evident pride in her feathered companion's achievement. Colonel Weatherby's official verification survey reached a most satisfactory conclusion, with his systematic documentation throughout the festivities yielding what he described to Constable Porter as comprehensive observations that will undoubtedly enhance our community's reputation for scholarly natural study. As evening shadows lengthen across our village green, the final visitors depart with expressions of admiration for what many termed a perfect example of English village life at its finest. Our summer fete has concluded with the satisfaction of traditions honoured, innovations celebrated, and community spirit strengthened through shared endeavour. That concludes our evening report on this most memorable day. This is Edmund Pruitt bidding you good night from St Mary Netherton, where Saturday draws to a close with the profound satisfaction of community celebration accomplished and the gentle anticipation of treasured memories that will enrich our peaceful village life for years to come.